Hey everyone, happy meal prep day. It's Lily. I am in the kitchen and I gotta be honest with you, I'm not fully prepared, but I'm making do with what I have. So here on the pan, I got some green beans and asparagus. All I did was put it to like about a medium heat. I minced up some garlic with my handy chopper here, this little chopper thingy. And then I put this in with a little olive oil, and then I threw in the garlic on medium heat. This is gonna be delicious. And you wanna watch your greens because you don't want them to overcook, especially because you'll be heating them up the next day. So you want it to still have a little bit of crisp to them. Do not and have more nutrients when they are not petrified or totally wilted. Okay, next here, I have some couscous. Guys, this is a great alternative for, it's gonna be backwards on the camera, but for a carb. Couscous is, it's like a pasta, or it is a pasta, and it's so easy to make. All you do is boil a cup of water, and then once it comes to a boil, you put a little bit of oil. You follow the directions, but it's easy. Oil, salt, kind of like making rice. You put then a cup of the dry couscous, cover it, take it off the fire, and boom, here you will. A few minutes later, you got this delicious couscous. That is fast food at its finest. Okay, next, we are coming here to our counter where I got some of my snacks laid out. Cheese and fruit is going to be the easiest options. So I have a cheese stick and a kiwi just to switch it up, 2 small tangerines, and these are little mozzarella balls. I buy them from Costco. They're only 70 calories for 3 of them. Peanut butter. Let me try to turn this camera around. You want to make sure that your peanut butter is natural, that all it has is peanut butter, no added sugar. So turn those labels around and just get roasted peanuts. That's all you want your peanut butter to have. And then here I have some roasted, just some raw almonds and more oranges. So I got my snacks laid out. I got my oats. The main thing, you guys, is just to be in the zone, is to just be thinking of it. Okay, my greens are ready. I personally do not like my chicken made in advance, but what I'm doing in thinking ahead is I took it out so that it could be defrosted and I could just cook it up in 20 minutes. So not every, there's no black or white, right or wrong way to meal prep or to, eat healthy. There's something, you gotta find what works for you. And so me personally, if you work, steak tends to microwave a little better, or rotisserie chickens. But when I make like my homemade chicken breast, I'm not crazy about it. So let me just show you here. I am defrosting. Here are my chicken drumsticks. I got some chicken breasts in here, a dirty cup. But yes, so this is the vibe going on in my kitchen today. Another great idea I wanted to share with you in terms of meal prep are these these egg cups, and I'm gonna post the video, the recipe to these. This is a great breakfast meal prep. You can do these or overnight oats. I'm gonna make some right now and also post that in the comments below. So take a look at that. But yes, meal prepping is going on here today, and I wanna encourage you guys to plan something. If you're not ready today, it's totally fine. Be prepared to start getting ready tomorrow, because every effort counts, you guys, and you're here because you're trying to learn new habits, a new way, and this is how we do it. This obviously doesn't come natural. This is a learned behavior. I got my kids here. They're there chopping food too. So you can make it a family affair, make it fun, but just think ahead, plan ahead, and you're going to be successful at this. Obviously, it's only 5 days that we're gonna be here together, and I'm gonna be teaching you, and we're all gonna be sharing and contributing. But again, to me, it's more about creating new, healthier habits. And so these are just a few of my little tips I'll be continuing to share, but I hope this helps you and inspires you to go start meal prepping. Put something together, write it down on paper, think ahead. What are you gonna have for snack, and how are you going to be prepared? All right, guys, See you soon. Also, just to clarify, so I printed up the meal plan that we gave you. This is a sample meal plan to give you an idea. Obviously, if you're the type of person that you want to see everything laid out, follow this exactly, because everything is going to be right here. But what if you're reading this and you're like, I don't like baked fish? Well, then do baked chicken. So this is to give you a guide. Obviously, in breakfast, Shakeology is one of the options. There's a lot of people in this group that currently drink Shakeology, including myself, so we have that on there. But there's a second breakfast option. And so, you know, a lot of people eat the same thing every single day. So just find the recipe and the thing that you love and have that. And kind of like what I like to do with meal plans like this is I look at it, but again, go and print it, because it allows you to have it on paper and to just like write out your own notes and plan it out and think ahead. And so what I like to do is I'll look at these meal plans and I'll be like, okay, that's asking me for brown rice. I don't love brown rice, but I have some couscous, or I have some whatever our other options, quinoa, and or sweet potato. I love those. And so you just kind of like, you know, mix and match with what you're like, to your liking. And so that's what I do when I look at this. Stir fry veggies, obviously if there's veggies that you don't like, leave them out. But that's kind of your guide to look at this and to make it your own. As far as the portions, it's on the bottom of this, and it shows there 3 to 4 cups of veggies, of greens. So just wanted to clarify that and add that to this video in case you're a little confused if like the grocery list doesn't fully match up what the meal plan says. A lot of what's in the grocery list are great staples to have in your home, and then you're just going to mix and match it to fit your liking. So I hope that clarifies it for you. And if you have any other questions, make sure and comment them. There is no dumb question in this group. The only dumb question is the one that you keep to yourself. And I promise you, when you have a question, most likely other people do. So be helpful and ask the question so that you can be answering someone else's question. Okay, for real, bye.